Hello everyone, this is Hassan from HTFX and let's talk about Canadian dollar and Japanese yen. Now in this pair I already actually did some labeling to it and let's discuss what it can be. So what I think something has ended here in this small triangular shape, okay, and we have a move down from it, okay. So let's discuss what it can be. Well, first question, like always, we have to ask to ourselves is before even looking at any of this is this. The move from here, which I will show it to you, from here to looking something like this. Is this move an impulsive or a corrective move? Well, if it's impulsive, we need an extended wave. And here, it doesn't look like we have an extended wave. Also, it does look like it can be only one, maybe two, and three, and four, and five. And in this case, the fifth wave doesn't make, and you move to the downside, which is a problem. So, for me, this move is nothing but a corrective wave. Okay? So, what I thought it was. Well, I said this is a wave A here, and maybe this is a wave B here too, but I labeled such here for this purpose, and I will show you why I did it like this. And we have a C wave. Now, in this way, what we should do is fairly simple. From, like always, from the start to the end of wave A, where it is, well, we said it's here. If really a wave uh, ended here, then we need the Fibonacci tool to understand where did B wave retrace to, okay, and how much it did. Well, in this case, it doesn't even come to 382. It means that anything below 618 is considered as a zigzag, okay? So now, because that we have a zigzag, we need a wave C. Now, if we have a wave C, we know that in a zigzag, this wave A and wave C has to be equal or similar in time. Now, in this wave, as you can see, they are somewhat similar. Okay, maybe one or two difference, or actually maybe the C wave ends here. So I don't have any problem with it. So now that we have a, B, and C as a zigzag, so let's write here zigzag. Okay. Now what else we need? Well, we have to understand if this A, B, C, whatever it's ended here, is a simple correction or a complex correction. Because if this A, B, C is a simple correction, then it means that we have to put something on a bigger degree here. Because why? ABC is a corrective wave. It means that if this is a simple correction, it should end something like, for example, wave A of a bigger degree. It can be, or for example, wave A of a flat. It can be wave B of a flat. It can be wave B of a zigzag. It can be a second wave. It can be a fourth wave. It can be A, B, C, D, E, any wave of a triangle. It can be an X wave. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of a terminal move. Now we have all of these options. So we don't know. But before to be able to understand any of this, we should understand if this wave, whatever this is it ended here or somewhere on the right side? Well, in order to do that, what we need to do is draw 0 to B trend line. So when you draw 0 to B trend line, the price action after the wave C has to come back all the way to the B wave and also break to 0 to B trend line in order to confirm it that this ABC is a simple correction. Now, if we take this time of wave C and put it on the right side, of course without 0 to B trend line, what we should have seen, if it was a simple correction, a move that came all the way to the B wave. As you can see in this arrangement, it did not. So it means whatever I have here is not a simple correction, but a complex one. It means we need an X wave from the same degree. Which degree I'm talking about? The blue one, A, B, C, and now we need an X wave. Now, I put the X wave here because I thought this X wave does look like an A, B, C, D, E as a triangle. Okay, well, if let's say this is not a triangle and it's like a flat pattern, it actually, because we are looking from the to the back, and not we are not here live, it doesn't matter so much if this X is actually a triangle or no. It can be a complex correction as well. But to my eyes, this does look like a perfect another triangle. So what we need now, we need 1 degree lower than this blue. So it means that whatever we have has to be in a different color cycle. So I said in a red, A, B, C, D, E. So in this video, what I did is actually this. You have the biggest degree here, biggest degree on this color, okay? Because don't forget, Elliott waves is actually the differences between cycles, differences between the degrees. And um, this is the, because I have the blue the most, I will say this is the main degree I'm talking about. And I can say that this in red, we have smaller degree. Okay, you should never forget this. And of course, you can have a different color cycles. For example, I don't follow a certain rule, and every single chart I do a different color cycle. For me, it doesn't matter so much. But if you think that you want to be strict and just have a one idea of this degree cycles, you can do that. But in this video, I did like this. So what we have is, if we want to actually make everything together, now we are going from somewhere from here to the right side looking for this degree. So whatever this move is, actually it's just this degree, okay? But in order to make this degree, we are actually counting on this degree. As you can see, blue, A, B, C. And when I want to count inside blue, I'm using this red degree, okay? So A, B, C, D, E, X wave, and then after this X wave, I think we have another triangle, A, B, C, D, E. Now, this triangle is now telling us something. What it is? Whenever you have a complex correction that ends with a triangle, it means that this wave has to be over there. Okay, so you cannot have in this one lower degree a triangle and something, and you can still continue with X wave. Whenever you have this triangle on this degree, it has to finish something. Okay, for example, just like this triangle, A, B, C, D, E, in a one smaller degree, as you can see, it ended the X wave. Now this triangle, because it's on a bigger degree, it will end whatever it started from here. So A, B, C, X, A, B, C, D, E has to end something. Now, in our case, it ended one of this, one of this. These are all the possibilities. If I forgot to write one, I'm sorry, but these are all the possibilities. So what we have? So we have a zigzag. Then we have an X wave as a triangle. I'm writing down this so that it will be a little bit easier for you. So we have an X, but as a triangle on a lower degree. Okay, this X wave is a triangle, but it's not on the same degree. So after this, what I have here is just another triangle. But this triangle, because it's on this different degree, it has to end whatever it starts from here and end it here. Now, here's the cool part of Elliott wave. Now, even though I don't know what's this degree, I can have a certain guess after what it starts. Okay? So, for example, if this was the wave A of a flat, look, let's actually write it down like this. I will make a better job. So, If we are talking about flat, it can be a wave A or it can be a wave B. If I'm talking about zigzag, it can only be a wave B. If I'm talking about a triangle, it can be A, B, C, D, E, all of them. If you're talking about impulsive wave, it can be a wave 2, or it can be a wave 4, or it can be any terminal wave, which is can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it can be an X wave. So these are the possibilities. So what I mean actually here is this. If I take this degree here, for example, if this is a wave A of a flat, it means that whatever I start here, it has to be a wave B of a flat. Now, what is wave B of a flat is another corrective wave. So it means that if I'm going from wave A to wave B, this, whatever it is in a lower degree, has to be corrective as well. So it means that I will not even try to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive move here. No. Why? Because I already know after the wave A of a flat, I have a wave B, and this wave B has to be corrected. Okay. Look, but if this was a second wave, for example, on a impulsive move, I know that whatever this starts here on this degree has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because wave 3 of a classical impulsive move has to be impulsive. So it means that this degree has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you get the idea. For example, if we have an X wave here, it means that whatever I start here on one lower degree, which is our main degree, has to be a corrective wave. Now, but look, let's say that after this X wave, a zigzag starts. So as an example, okay? So what I will do is write it here for you. So let's say we have something like this. This X wave ended here, okay, with this E, of course, and this started, and it is a zigzag, let's say, okay. So let's draw the zigzag. So we have the wave B here, and we have the wave C here. Now, it means, what this means? Well, on a lower degree, it has to be a wave A. But if I want to even go smaller degree, now because I know that the wave A of a zigzag is an impulsive move, now on my smaller degree, this one, I should count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I hope you get the idea. So what I'm trying to say here is this. Now, let's think a little bit on the backwards. Now, because I know that after this move, something starts, and if I can understand this move, what it is, for example, in my case, I think this move looks like a corrective move. Now, because I understand it's a corrective move, I can eliminate some of these possibilities here. Okay, so what I will do is this. Now, still, I don't know if it's next, but because after this move it started a corrective move, I can say that this, for example, cannot be a wave 2. It cannot be a wave 4. Look, I already eliminated this. Now, in reality, I can eliminate wave B of a flat 2 and wave B of a zigzag 2. Why? Because wave C of a flat and a zigzag are impulsive, but they can either be a terminal or they can be a classical. If they're classical, then I already eliminated it, but it can be terminal moves as well. So what I can fail, for example, can be something like this. This can be, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it can make this wedge pattern here, and maybe this was a B wave and this was a C wave, and it can all wave. This is another possibility too that you should think about. But you also should think about you have to make more than one scenarios in order to be successful in this game. Okay, So I can only show you one, because if I wanted to show you so much, this time wouldn't be enough. But let's say that this is A, B, C, X, and now we have an A and a B. Now, after this, we don't know. Let's say that this is a wave B or wave A. Okay. And now we are in a different combination. What is this combination? Well, we have A, B, C. We will do exact same thing that we did before. Okay. So let me speed it up a little bit for you. So where did this E wave ended? I think when it ended somewhere here. When did this wave A ended? Somewhere here. Well, look, if I will do a Fibonacci ratio here, you can see that this move is actually more than 618. Now, here's the deal. If it's more than 618, then I think it has ended here. Okay, but it doesn't matter so much. If it's 618, it means that this is a flat. So we have A, B, C, flat, and X wave. Now we have another A, B. If we are looking for another flat, now it means that what we can have on this degree, let's write it down here. So if we have an ABC and ABC, we can have a double flat. This is one of the possibilities. We can have a double combination. We can have a triple combination. And actually, that's about it. And a triple flat, of course. Or you can have a triple flat. So it's this simple. You're just looking at what market's giving you, and you're eliminating the possibilities, and you're whatever you're left with, there are your solutions. But one of them will be correct. But which one, you don't know at the moment. The moment that you started to make more clues, then you go into the market. For example, look, we have a wave A here and wave B here. Now at this moment, market can make a wave C wave and another flat, and it can end this, whatever this is, let's say it's a B wave right here. It can make an A, B, C, then D, then E like this with a triangle, and it will be wave B will be ended here. It can make, after this ABC, another C wave here. It can make, after the C wave, another X wave, and it can make something like A, B, C, D, E, and it will be a triple combination for B wave. Okay? But you should know when to enter market and when to enter not. For example, if you are thinking that it will be A, B, C like this, it is not very possible. Why? Because this C wave as a flat with failure is too little. So it is stupid to go short now if this is your scenario. So this is what, even though you should have, there are so much possibilities, but you still have some common sense. Okay. So if you want to go further, for example, what I would suggest is this: if this, whatever this wave is starting, if you can go 1 degree lower and try to think that this is an impulsive move or no. If whatever starts here, well, it's too little information, but after a little bit while, if you think that can be a candidate for impulsive move, then I would eliminate this triangle scenario, so you can eliminate this double combination scenario, for example. Because market giving me more information, I did little bit more interpretation, and I eliminated another one. Okay, so this is how Elliott wave works. And I hope this video make a little bit sense to you guys. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.